Okay, thank you. Okay,
first notch. You can't reach it if you're
first. Is this on my butt? Okay, here we go. Learning how to strap in. So I'm gonna go here. Start with the bottom, top. There's no way you do this every day. Oh my god, I just don't do race car things. Here we go. Side action. And then side. Side. Can I put on like racing gloves?
Yes, you can.
You're actually fucking lying. Oh my god. And we're ready to go. And then I want full race mode.
Full race.
We're in full race. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. I don't know if the people watching this think I'm kidding or not. What is going on, guys? And welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a review of my friend's 2013 Mini Cooper GP. According to said title, yes, this is a race car. Not kidding. I got the gloves, I have the seat, and every amenity that you could ever need in a race car is basically in this car. Now, what I'm gonna do for about the first 5 minutes is actually get used to this car, so I don't sound stupid while talking about it. So I'm gonna catch you guys in 5 minutes. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes to really kind of just get used to the car, and we had a situation. I had both my GoPro and this camera off, and we hit some gravel. Now let me just finish. We saved it. We did not crash, obviously, but we almost slid out and died. I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, we were on the edge. We wouldn't have died because we have a roll cage. We could have tested it out, but we definitely got a little sideways. Not gonna lie. But I want to talk about that a little bit. And number one, I want to apologize if I'm yelling, because we are in a race car. Sorry. Number two, you can actually feel everything in this car. I'm going to attribute that to, one, the seat, two, it's a race car, and three, it's a race car. So what I mean by you can kind of feel everything is I can feel like the ground, steering input, you can feel the tires on the road. Obviously this car is not stock whatsoever. We're gonna get into the modifications a little bit later. But even on that little slide on the gravel, I'm not kidding when I say this, I felt the gravel. Not necessarily obviously feeling it, but when it slid out, it felt like controllable. I knew I could do a little correction, came back, and then it was ready to go. Now let's get into the modifications. So, this is on R888s. It's on Toyo R888s. And then as far as the wheels, what kind of wheels do you have?
I have new speeds.
New speeds. And do you know how much they weigh? Because I know they're light.
They're like 23 pounds.
23 pounds total?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
The tires weigh more than the wheels.
Tires weigh more than the wheels. And do you have coilovers on this car now?
Stack factory, yeah.
Factory comes with coilovers.
Bilstein.
Comes with Bilstein. And as far as aesthetically on this car, it is a Mini Cooper GP, and it comes with all this carbon accents, yes or no?
Yes.
It comes with everything carbon. Legitimately, anything and everything you could think of comes in carbon fiber because, well, why not? And also, obviously this seat is not stock. What is the name of the seat?
OMP.
OMP, what is like the series of the seat?
It's the HTE-R, the 400 series.
HTE-R 400 series. And what the hell is this thing called? The Helms device?
No, it's the Halo.
It's the Halo.
Yeah, they call it the Halo.
Jesus Christ, okay. And then you just got a full-blown roll cage installed in this car. Obviously, if you can't tell from back here. What company is this? Auto Power?
Yeah, Auto Power,
The Auto Power, what is it, a 6-point cage, or what do you call this?
It's like the half cage. It's from the back seats back. Got the 6-point harness. All from Auto Power. They did all the cutting. They did all the install.
My God. So, obviously, if you guys know my channel, then you know that I have Brahms seats. And I said those are 100% not racing seats. This is a racing seat. You literally are strapped in and you cannot move. I've never sat in a racing seat and or had a harness that was strapped in as gnarly as this. I am not moving whatsoever. Your butt doesn't move. Your feet perfectly placed for the pedals. It is a full-blown race car. And yes, I do have race gloves on just because, well, why not? So we popped up behind a couple cars, so now I think it's time to talk. I'm getting probably some really good GoPro footage behind the car. I finally kind of pushed it a little bit, not to the edge, I don't think at all, because it feels so controllable still. So I haven't really felt the edge of its limits, and I'm honestly a little bit scared because I don't think my driving ability will match up to the limits of this car, which is unbelievably fun. Now, through the turn, I've driven front-wheel drive cars. I've driven like a GTI, and I've driven like even just like another Mini Cooper, but obviously it wasn't the GP version, it was just like an S. Feels nothing like this car. Feels absolutely nothing like this car. I don't know if it's the chassis, I don't know if it's the suspension that comes stock with this car, but this car also has a rear sway, which maybe will obviously gonna help that oversteer kind of deal, because obviously front wheel drive, you have a lot of torque steer, and you basically feel like a go-kart, and this is literally a go-kart on full-blown steroids. If you don't see this as a race car, then obviously you have not driven one at all. And through the turn, it feels all-wheel drive. It kind of feels like a Golf R in a sense, to where it's kind of, I don't even know what they call it, maybe like adaptive all-wheel drive, where it's front-wheel drive most of the time, but then through a turn on power, it will send power to the rear. That's almost the feeling that you're kind of getting. I don't know how they're doing it. It's obviously like the limited slip or something, but through the turn, it is ridiculous. Like it just feels like you're in the turn and it pushes you out, and you're in the turn and it pushes you out. It's not one of the ones where you hit the gas and it's torque steer nation. Not at all. I'm gonna do a few turns here just to kind of show you what's good in the freaking hood now that it's a little bit smoother. Like, I don't even know what to say when I'm driving this. Like, no body roll. You're not moving obviously because you're in a racing seat. You're shifting. Perfect. No ref match. It doesn't feel like there's a lot of assistance. You're kind of just controlling the entire thing, which obviously you should be in a full-on race car. Oh my god. I'm trying to think of like what this needs. Oh, by the way, it has big brakes. Stock. Oh my god, you're actually lying. I don't know, I have a race car. Why did I choose this dance life? I hate my life. Do I get a track car or do I build the Subaru? That's my real question right now. Like, what is this right now? Sorry if I'm not talking, but fully just focused on not dying and enjoying every second of this little freaking go-kart. Oh my god. 25 miles an hour. Okay, times that by 2 because we're in a race car. Here. Through the turn. No issue. No issue. And you're gone. Oh my god. What is this? Oh my god, I hate my life. You're actually lying. Oh my god, I would never go home. I would never go home. I would only be on the racetrack. I probably sound so stupid right now, but I really don't care because I am a 13-year-old kid in a candy store. You're lying. It feels so weird driving a car that you don't need to worry about if it's gonna rub. Because that's all I do when you're in a dance car. I swear to god, I would come around and turn like that and be like, oh, I'm gonna rub. Not in this. Because everything's proper. Now I get why people are saying you need a race car. Okay. So, normally, I mean, okay, let me just say this. I haven't reviewed that many cars, but typically what I try to do at the end is kind of suggest or give my input on the overall car, how it feels, stuff like that, or what they could add to it. I don't know. I'm not even just saying that because Danny's my good friend. I'm being serious. Like, look at me. Actually, look at me. I'm in a race car. It's actually a thing. I thought he was joking. Like, when he would say, oh, you want to go drive the race car? I was like, haha, like, funny, you know? He's like, oh, handles really well. I'm like, okay, for sure, you know, whatever. No, seriously. I'm not kidding. It is actually unreal. Like, my respect for front-wheel drive that's done well has gone up exponentially. Like, this is the first front-wheel drive car that I've driven that's actually unreal. Like, the benefits of the front-wheel drive outweigh the downsides. Yeah, there's going to be a little bit of torque steer when, like, you're kind of unsprung. Say you hit a bump, and yeah, you're going to feel a little torque steer. But mid-turn, it legitimately pulls you out of the turn. It's a feeling like obviously no other because it's front wheel drive. You don't feel that rear wheel drive. So my respect for that is obviously gone up. Now, as far as anything I would do to this car, I don't really know. I honestly don't know. Maybe the sound, like a downpipe, which he's gonna get. Like it can be a little bit louder, maybe a little, like tiny more power on like the straight, but it's not really what this car is for. I feel like this car is really just like mountain cover, going in and out, boom, boom, boom. It has enough power for that, and that's it. And I feel like this is a great car to kind of gain skill on driving it, really, because you kind of feel everything, get to know the car, and you have so much more respect for the car when you can't really control it, like, or you can't really reach its limit. You have a more respect for it. That's really all I can say about this car. I don't really have anything else to say about it. It's actually unreal. The brakes are unreal. The freaking turbo noises are unreal. The seat is unreal. It's a great car. I think that is honestly all I have to say for this car. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, I'm going to catch you on the next one. Peace out.